Hey everybody. Okay, I just recently posted a video called Feeling Manic or Bipolar. You could be taking too many B vitamins, and I really just want to reiterate or iterate in this video something I didn't in that, which is about our enriched breads. Okay, so in that video I talked about folic acid and how it is already known that if you are B12 deficient and you take folic acid, that it can be a dangerous thing because it can mask the deficiency of B12, and if it is a prolonged thing, you could end up with nerve degeneration, and that's not good because it can become irreversible at a certain point. So if you're having like back pain and tingling in the extremities, those are signs of B12 deficiency, but with folic acid it can mask that. So if you stop taking folic acid, then you might notice those. You may seriously want to check your B12 levels. Now, I realized after taking methylated folate, and I talk about it in that video, that I think that it was actually what it was doing was outweighing my B12. So there's a thing called the methyl-folate trap that you'll learn about if you take nutrition or metabolism, and the methyl-folate trap is an enzymatic pathway or a biochemical pathway where your body needs folic acid and B12 working in synergy. And if you don't have one or the other, then they get kind of caught up in there. Now, it is known that if you don't have B12 and you have folate, that if you don't have folate, that your B12 will get trapped in this pathway. But what I think happened to me was I was taking folate that outstripped my B12. So the folate was going into that pathway, activating it, and my B12 may have been getting used up, because after taking that folate for a period of time, I started having symptoms of mania and mood swings, and I noticed after not taking the folate for a few days, I was fine. And then when I took it again, within 10 minutes, I was like a complete basket case. Now, after getting over that whole fiasco, and advocating to all of you, don't take any single vitamin just by itself. Please just don't ever do that. I just take the New Chapter whole food organic cultured multivitamin mineral. Even though it was purchased by Procter & Gamble, it still doesn't have any magnesium stearate. It's cultured from organic foods, and it's the best that I can find. So back on point here about the bread mania. Let's just say that you're a vegetarian, or let's just say that you have a deficiency in intrinsic factor in your stomach, which would be genetic, so you can't absorb B12. Or let's just say you have a digestive problem where you don't absorb nutrients such as B12, and you're eating bread, enriched white bread, enriched with, that means added vitamins, thiamine and niacin and folate. Are you catching on? What's going to happen to you? Well, you're going to have all this folate, and you're not going to have the B12. So, and the reason why is because B12 needs to absorb into your body differently than folate. Folate is, they're both water soluble, but folate and niacin and thiamine and those, they absorb more readily into your blood, and then you excrete them through your urine. That is true, but you know, they're going to activate pathways and make reactions occur while they're in your system. So I have this whole theory now that I've developed after thinking about all of this the last few days, that all these enriched grains, so not only is the white bread not good for you, and it caused people to literally have, pellagra and other problems from B vitamin deficiencies because they had just scrubbed all of the outer shell of the grain to make this white bread. And of course, that's after genetically altering it to have 55% gluten instead of 5% gluten, so it's causing autoimmune problems. But besides that, I just got a phone call and I lost my train of thought. It's the ergot. besides that, they're enriching it and they're causing an imbalance of these B vitamins. So, you know, really, if you're going to eat grains, I really highly recommend sprouting your or eating sprouted grains if you don't sprout them yourself. I don't even know how to sprout them myself. If you want to learn, there's a cookbook called Nourishing Traditions that can teach you how to do that. And I just put another video up about called Death by Bread, Are Toxic Molds Infecting Our Grains? And I talk about ergot derivatives that are getting not only hybridized into the genetics of the plant, but also growing on the outside of them. So you really want to rinse them first and then soak them. That's what I'm going to say. And I don't know if that is covered in the Nourishing Traditions cookbook. So there you have it, folks. Too much folate, not enough B12. Okay, mania, bipolar, not even the bipolar, really just the uppolar, the mania part. And so controlling your folic acid levels, getting natural amounts, that's going to be better for you. And once again, let me just throw in my disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am studying for a master's in nutrition. I do have a pre-med degree in exercise science, but don't take anything I say for your advice. Go talk to somebody who knows about nutrition, that's a licensed person, preferably a doctor of nutrition or a naturopathic doctor or a chiropractor, because they actually study that stuff. So I'm the science experiment, not you. I'm just passing on this information to you because I have, diarrhea of the mouth or whatever. And I love you all, and I want you to be empowered with knowledge so that you can have the freedom to take control of your own health. Don't be manic. Get rid of all the enriched stuff. Hypothetical person that's not taking health advice from me. And get lots of B12. Okay. Yes, thank you, Angel. Yes, you're good. Okay, don't kiss my face. No.